So anxiety is a very normal human experience that we all go through from time to time. Some people might get it possibly at work, they might get it in social settings maybe, or they could even get it driving down the street to pick up something. Who knows? Everyone experiences anxiety in different ways. So the technique that I'm going to show you today is a simple method just to sort of ease the pain and help us handle anxiety. So it's not necessarily about getting rid of anxiety, because just like most things, whatever we try and resist will persist. So the more that we try and force something out of our life, usually it actually has the opposite effect and it'll come back stronger. Anxiety isn't necessarily the issue. Like if we were to look at anxiety as something that we just experience as humans, it's actually not a big deal, okay? So, we can look at anxiety in terms of babushka dolls, okay? This is, probably an easy way to describe it. So say if anxiety was just this little babushka doll, okay? It's just a little thing, it's there, we notice it, we can go about our lives, with having a little bit of anxiety. It's not, it's not a big problem. We can still engage with our values, with healthy actions, things that we actually care about in our life with having a little bit of anxiety. Okay, a little bit of anxiety is, it's actually quite good. It's very beneficial. Okay, it's just a little cute babushka. The thing is, what causes all this suffering is thinking that anxiety is bad, okay? If we think anxiety is bad, it's this big monster, we know what's gonna happen. The babushka is gonna get bigger, okay? So now we've got, our heart rate has started to increase a little bit. We're like, oh, I don't know if I'm enjoying this anxiety. I think this is a bit more than, normal anxiety, okay? So all of a sudden the anxiety's gotten bigger, okay? It's gone from being just something that we can carry with us to something we can carry with us, but, it's causing a bit of pain, all right? So then we start to judge this babushka as, this is not good, it's bad, it's wrong, I shouldn't have it. And all of a sudden, it turns into a bigger babushka. Our palms start to sweat. We might feel a bit hot in the body. We feel quite uncomfortable now. So, this was nothing. We started to judge this, we've judged that, okay? And all of a sudden we're up to this bigger babushka, okay? So we're starting to really feel the sensations now, and we start to judge that one, and you know the drill, it gets even bigger, okay? So now we're like, holy shit, here we go. Like, this is not good, I could handle this, and this, and this was like starting to become, a bit hard, but now this is almost unbearable. Like, how am I meant to function? So now we're judging all this. We're starting to really feel hot in our body. We're sweating. The heart rate is like pulsating through our shirt. We can almost see it, like boom, 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 boom. We're getting the hot and cold chills. The walls are caving in. We're like, this is not good. And we start to judge that big babushka. We're like, bad babushka. I don't want you, get out of my life. Okay, so what happens? The king of babushkas comes along. So this comes in the form of maybe an anxiety or a panic attack. So this is when, we pretty well think that, this is the end of my life almost. Like, this is more than anxiety. This actually isn't anxiety. This is a heart attack. I'm going to call the ambulance. All right. I'm going to pass out. I can't breathe. What is going on? Okay. So pretty well, what I'm trying to get at here is, if we just look at anxiety as anxiety, and just see it as this is a normal experience that I can handle whilst doing the things that I enjoy and love in my life, this won't turn into this, okay? It might go from here to here every so often and possibly to here. And that's okay, okay? We can go back and forth. Anxiety isn't the problem, but it's our opinion of what we think anxiety is, okay? If we label anxiety as bad and something that we shouldn't have, well, I'm sorry, but that's when the babushka will turn bigger and bigger. Learn to accept anxiety and not resist, and you won't have the pain and the suffering.